right, that's enough of that. Hey, y'all, what's going on? Let me make sure y'all be able to hear me. So, I just got finished watching the majority of the lead attorney who had the Mexican troll back on. Um, that man is trolling. He stood 10 toes down, stating that Daejhanae is indeed arrested, detained, in custody. She was arrested in Connecticut at a relative's home. They went into why it's not in mainstream media. They're keeping things secret, the American media. And the Mexican troll had the nerve to say that. Now, the last time he was on, he said that Shanquella's body was not removed out of the villa until about 10 o'clock that night. Although she was pronounced dead at 5:57, and although the autopsy report says she was deceased by 3 p.m., they did not remove her body until 10 p.m. that night. He said they did the autopsy, okay, and the report was out the next day. And they came back to the villa to arrest the Cabo Six. And he says they were gone. They had moved to another hotel, rented another hotel room, and then eventually got on a flight back to Texas and then to, I think, North Carolina. This is what the Mexican troll says. The family, the mother didn't receive the autopsy report until that Thursday. I'm not sure why the Cabo Six would rent another hotel room. Where'd they get all this money from? That's real expensive. Plus, booking a flight back early, that was super expensive. Yeah, they left that Sunday. It just doesn't make sense as to why they would have enough money, or spend the money, I should say, because I don't think they had enough money for all of that, when they only had to wait a few hours to leave the villa to go straight to the airport. I don't know. Maybe what I'm saying and thinking is really frivolous in the grand scheme of things. I have to also consider that the average person would not feel comfortable sleeping in a space where someone had died hours prior. So I got to take that into consideration. Me, it wouldn't bother me. I'll go right to sleep. But you're talking to a funeral director's kid. Dead folks don't bother me. It's you fucking living ones I got to be concerned about. Anyway, so I don't know. That just seems, I don't know. So after the Mexican troll departed from the platform, the lead attorney began to talk about, everything put out during the course of an investigation in terms of information is not going to be right all the time, and so on and so forth. And I just call bullshit, because that man clearly gave 2 to 3 different stories between the lead attorney and Gerald. And just complete lies. I understand that he also interviewed with a channel called Down the Rabbit Hole. and I think it's a female. I'm sure he told a different story there. Um, I can understand somebody telling a story for the second time, and it might be a little minor discrepancy. But to say, yes, there's a second video with the lead attorney, and then the very next day, you tell another YouTuber, oh, no, it's only one video. But then you kind of make it seem like there's more to the video that was seen. And then you say, oh, well, no, the part of the video is what's been going around virally on the internet. That's all the investigators have. So I just call major bullshit. I think it seems like the lead attorney and the Mexican troll are just bilking people out of money. That's what it looks like to me at this point. And I could be wrong, you know. Hell, what do I know? I'm just telling you what it looks like to me at this point. I believe that if Daejhanae was in custody, detained, arrested, however you want to view it, whatever you want to call it, at least the local news station in North Carolina would have reported it. He also, the Mexican troll, said that Shanquella's father was interviewed, although Shanquella's father says he hasn't talked to anyone. Now, I'm not calling Shanquella's father a liar, but perhaps due to the investigation, he was told not to say anything. I can understand that, why he would deny saying he spoke to anyone. So that there kind of makes sense to me. Some more information divulged by the Mexican troll was that not only do they have the video as evidence against Daejhanae, but 2 people out of the 6, well, if you take Daejhanae out of the equation, that would leave 5. So 2 people out of the remaining 5 have made statements against Daejhanae. That's according to this Mexican troll. Hey, I don't know. I'm just reporting, giving you a what do you call that? Cliff note. Giving you cliff notes about what was articulated in the second interview between the lead attorney and the Mexican troll. I think they are both trolling at this point. I really don't see why it would be top secret among the United States as to, why there's no trace of evidence that this beast is in custody. It makes no sense to me. It just doesn't. No matter how they tried to butter that biscuit, I'm just not buying it. What say you? Have you listened to the interview, or are you just getting the information from me at this point in time? Anyway, the deal is this. I'm really not going to be here long. I just want to divulge that information. I'm going to, pardon me, listen to a couple of more videos, and then I'm just going to turn in for the night. But nevertheless, this is all interesting. the past couple of days, I've been listening to Sean Davies Way. I've been listening to Ringo and Ringo TV. Mm. All right. It just seems like everybody's just full of shit. Because it's like, you got Ringo and Sean Davies saying, everybody's making videos about Shanquella Robinson because they want to make money and they want to make money and they want the cash apps and they want the super chats, and that's why they put her name in the title, and they went hard after the lead attorney, both of them, but that expression I always have, you keep pointing your one finger at somebody and you got three of your own fingers pointing back at you. Well, they doing the same shit that they accusing the lead attorney and Gerald of doing. They doing the same shit. They just espousing their views from a different standpoint, but they're all in the same basket. It's just very humorous and interesting to watch and listen to. Yeah, and then I think I don't care. Ringo's a hater, man. He's just a hater. I don't care how much he tries to portray himself not to be. He's a hater. Oh my goodness, he's a hater. A hater to his heart. And I can't wait to listen to Ringo now because I know he is just having a tissy fit over there. So there was something else I wanted to say. I have one more thing to say before I pulled out of here. I can't remember at this point. And if I forgot about it, I guess it wasn't that important. All right. Well, listen, thank you for tuning in. I think I'm going to go over there and listen to Ringo first. Everybody is doing the same thing, yet they're pointing their fingers at other YouTubers and accusing them of doing the same shit that they're doing. It's really amazing to me. They're accusing of using the name of Shanquella Robinson for views and clicks and likes and cash apps and super chats, all while they have the name of Shanquella Robinson in the title of that very video that they're making all these accusations. I just sit back and watch all this shit, and then when I feel like it, I'll go live and give my opinion or my little commentary. I want to thank all 30-something of my subscribers, and I'm sure it's the same people who come and click on my video. I was thinking about you all today, and just want to let you know that I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If it was 30,000 people, I'd appreciate each and every 30,000 of you. And to tell you the truth, when I really think about it, I like my 30 to 50 subscribers. I think I want to keep it like that. See, because when you start getting like the lead attorney and all these other YouTubers, you start getting a lot of freaking problems. You really do. And there were certain individuals who wanted to stifle me at this point where I only have 30 views or whatever. And you know what? That's fine. It's really a blessing. Because when I was getting numbers and, moving up a little higher, I was having a lot of problems that I don't need, you know, issues, sort of like Shanquella. I understand she was really doing it big. I understand she got some PPP loans because of COVID and she had a couple of businesses going on. And I understand that's when the jealousy really kicked in. And so you look at YouTubers like Tommy Sotomayor, the lead attorney, hell, even, well, I started to say Tasha K, but she brought that shit on herself. She don't count. Whoever else, you just start getting problems. The trolls come out, they start driving by your house, all types of weird shit. The weirdos come out. And when you are a nobody YouTuber, nobody cares. And you know what? I think that's a wonderful place to be out here in these YouTube streets where nobody cares. The trolls are not thinking about you unless you got one obsessive troll. But other than that, for the most part, nobody's thinking about doxing you or doing any of that because you don't have any views. You only get 30, 50, 100 views. And I'm perfectly content with that. So I just want to thank you, little itty bitty 30 people. You mean the world to me. Keep coming back. Let's keep it tight. Thank you and have a great rest of your morning. It's 1 a.m. Peace.